Now, when you go to a bar, you're not normally going for the food, am I right? Well, that's the case for the majority of the population, but for a foodie like myself, the food is what catches my attention first, wherever I go. And we are here today at Wxyz in the Aloft Hotel to sample some of the bar food and perhaps have a little something to drink as well. With modern, eclectic interiors and a decidedly loungy feel about it, Wxyz appeared to be an interesting place to while away the time.
There are 5 senses of Aloft, 4 senses of Aloft, which we call aroma, elixir, textile, the lighting, the music. These are all the 5 senses of Aloft. So Wxyz has a signature product which gives unlimited fun, no walls, no limits, fun always a buzz for the guests. There is no personalized table in our bar. The bar has the setup is made up to make the guests to mix and mingle over the cocktails, signature cocktails. The word W has been inspired from W Hotels, as Aloft is a DNA of W Hotels where we focus on whenever, whatever service. So this Wxyz has been inspired from the DNA of W.
The bar menu has a combination of hot bites, cold nibbles, and larger main course style dishes. Chef had earlier informed me that I could order a dish even if it wasn't on the menu, so you do have food choices aplenty. Now, when you think of bar food, I'm sure the first thing that pops into your mind is salty peanuts, maybe semi-stale potato chips. That's the kind of stuff you normally eat at bars. But over here we have slightly more elaborate items. We have the Lebanese lamb skewers and we have the golden fried prawns. Now, the barman has prepared a strawberry margarita for me, a stereotypically girly drink. I know, but I didn't order it. The barman has assured me that it's good. It's an all-time classic, an all-time favorite, so we're about to see if it's as good as he says. My first impressions about the food were positive. The prawns were crispy, crunchy, and apt bar snack to be washed down by a cold drink. The lamb was flavorful. The margarita, however, did not top my list of favorites, simply because with tequila, the quality of the liquor is essential. Ideally, I'd use tequila made with 100% agave, and this did not taste of that. Nonetheless, that didn't dampen my spirits, and I still had a delicious spread of food left to chow down on. Course number 2. Now, we've got beer battered fish with a side of chicken crostini with olives and sun-dried tomatoes. And on the side, something that the barman calls a pleasant surprise. Now, this is a mocktail. Again, a very girly looking drink. I know. It's rather interestingly presented with a little banana peel over here, a piece of guava, pinks, yellows, greens, very colorful. Makes me feel like I should be sitting on a tropical island somewhere. But we're gonna see now whether it actually lives up to its name. Pleasantly surprising. And it actually tastes like fresh fruit has been used. That's what I think is key about a good cocktail, is when it tastes fresh and doesn't taste syrupy and synthetic. This, of course, is a mocktail, but good nonetheless. Now, the fish and chips I was impressed with. A flaky, golden, crispy outer shell with buttery, soft fish that bordered on being creamy in texture. The dish was admittedly a touch oily, but my guess is that if you're at a bar to begin with, healthy living is not exactly top on the priority list, at least not for the moment. The chicken crostini topped off with olives and sun-dried tomatoes made for a refreshingly different bar snack to what one would otherwise expect. The bartender Norbung had a few tricks up his sleeve, which actually resulted in some very impressive mixes and drinks. This is the shaken not stirred with cucumber, mint, lime, and a hint of gin. I've never heard of the blend, but tastes good. It's very fresh and fragrant, exotic and light. Makes for a good cocktail.
To end on a healthy note in hopes of annulling my previous excesses, I finished with a fresh Greek salad flavored with a simple, light, slightly tart dressing. On the side, my shrimp were drowning helplessly in cocktail sauce. I had no choice but to rescue them, only for them to meet their end in a different way, in my stomach. An average meal for two at Wxyz will cost you approximately 600 to 700 rupees.
Well, I have enjoyed my experience here at Wxyz. Now, to be honest, I did enjoy the food more than the drinks, but all in all, a fabulous experience. Now, if you would like to see what I mean firsthand and feature on Feeding Frenzy, all you have to do is answer me the following question.
What are lollipops named after? A. Flavored popcorn, B. Racehorse, or C. Toffee apples? Send in your answers to feedback@ndtv-hindu.com.
Attention Chennai foodies, don't miss the pickle making contest happening at ID in Satyam Cinemas. Entries open till the 25th of May. Bring your homemade pickle along with your entry forms and win prizes worth up to 10,000 rupees. Catch all the spicy hot action featured on Feeding Frenzy. For registration, call 4224-4224 or 4392-0346.